we'll see the Atlanta Braves as they play against the San Diego Padres. Live on 2K Sports.
Does he have his best stuff today? If so, a W's at hand. Tommy Hanson is on the hill. The home turf advantage today will go to the San Diego Padres here in this beautiful yard on the city by the ocean. With Kruk and Phillips, I'm Gary Thorne. Hi, everybody. 2K Sports Major League Baseball. Our starting pitcher today will be Aaron Harang. Well, Steve will be watching now. What's his approach going to be regarding this Atlanta lineup?
A pretty even matchup right here. Quality right-hander against a quality lineup. And oftentimes we say good pitching beats good hitting. We'll see if that prevails in this one.
Lineup time. Here's a look at how Freddie Gonzalez has lined them up today. Thoughts, John? Anybody stand out?
Yeah, take a look at Alex Gonzalez. He's a guy that's very sure-handed at the shortstop position. He's got a little bit of pop in his bat. Not a very good on-base percentage, more of a free swinger, but he's a guy that, given the opportunity in the clutch, drives in a lot of big runs. That's what you like about a guy at your shortstop position.
First pitch of this game is going to go to Martin Prado. And Harang outside the zone for a ball.
Well, that's where you look for a changeup from the pitcher away in the strike zone. And if they look for it and get it, they can really shoot that thing the other way and do some damage.
Here's the pitch. Prado grounds it. Picked up by Bartlett. And that'll set down Prado. And we'll take a quick look at the Padres in their defensive alignment. John, thoughts on the fielders here?
We always want to keep an eye on Orlando Hudson. The O-Dog still has the great range for a guy who's getting a little bit older. He's great, though, at going back and getting pop-ups. He can let your outfielders play deep because he has the ability to go back and take the bloops away from the hitters.
Now batting with one away. Here's Jason Hayward.
Well, the Padres have to look back at 2010 and feel like they missed out on a huge opportunity. They were right there on the brink of making it to the playoffs. Remember, that 10-game losing streak in early September may have cost them the run.
Called strike, and Harang's got him 0-1. They gave away that big division lead right when they didn't want to, right at the end when there wasn't going to be enough time to get it back.
Well, you know, with so many young pitchers, you run the risk of them running out of gas in September, and that happened a little bit. They didn't have the offense to step up and pick up some of that loss, and it hurt them.
Good moving cutter, and it's 1-2 now. One-two pitch coming. And lets that one alone. Jason Hayward shows a lot of patience, evens the count. Two-two pitch. Outside for a ball. And it's full. 3-2.
Tried to backdoor that cut fastball, just trying to catch the outside corner. Couldn't quite get it.
And the payoff pitch. Hayward digs in. And a pitcher's not going to get the call on that one. That's going to be in the base on balls category.
I just let this battle get away from him, as the batter wasn't going to waste any swing on anything outside the zone.
Chipper Jones, runner on first.
Well, after tearing his ACL in 2010, ending his season prematurely, you'd wonder if Chipper Jones was going to make it back. Well, here he is.
And Harang outside the zone for a ball. And John, Chipper Jones, indeed, here he is. I mean, he said he just didn't want to be remembered as the guy who was limping off the field, finishing a career that way, so we're going to try and not to.
It won't matter how he ends up his career. Atlanta fans are going to remember him as one of the best switch hitters to ever play the game and one of the best clutch hitters that's ever worn a Braves uniform.
There's one on, and here's Dan Uggla. He's got a .474 batting average against Aaron Harang. First pitch, a slider for a called strike.
Gary, 0-1 count. I'm looking for him to come right back with that fastball.
Good eye by Dan Ugla. He lays off that one to even the count. He deals. Good looking fastball. Called the ball though. 2-1. Now the 2-1. Lays off that fastball. It's a called strike. 2-2.
He looked like he was looking for a pitch out over the plate. That fastball down and in locked him up a little bit.
Ground ball by Ugla. And that one's going to go through. That's our first hit of the game for these guys. Just kind of lean in, Steve, and slap that thing the other way on that kind of pitch.
Well, you can't pull that pitch. If you do, it's going to be a ground ball to short. You want to punch it to right field. He's one of the best at doing it.
So, Brian McCann thinking RBI. Runners at first and third with 2 away. Called strike, and Harang's got him 0-1.
When you can mix speeds and hit your spots, this is what you get. Nice pitch.
The pitch. Brian McCann isn't fooled by that one. The count is even. 8 for 17 lifetime off Harang. Fastball gets away from him there. 2-1.
Now this 2-1 count, he likes to swing the bat. He tends not to take that borderline pitch. So if you can make a good pitch, you got a chance to get him right here.
Here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a fly ball. That one goes foul. Low and a bit outside for a ball. 3-2 now.
Well, he went for the backdoor slider right there, but he laid off the pitch. Good eye.
This is a swing hit in the air. And he drops back to the warning track to pull it in. So they pick up no runs, 1 hit, and strand a couple. So it'll be the San Diego Padres, bottom of the first. Tommy Hansen's going to be pitching. He'll be the starter for Atlanta. Steve, what's he looking for? What's he thinking about here against the San Diego lineup?
Hansen throws a heavy, live fastball with sinking, boring action. It can break bats if you don't center it, and then that slider can be devastating to a hitter. Throwing strikes, though, is going to be critical for him in this one.
Here's the 1-0. Bartlett puts it on the ground. That's 1 down. This is the lineup we'll see from the Padres. So who are you looking at, John?
Well, you love to watch guys that have a lot of potential, and Chase Headley is that guy. He's had streaks at the plate where he's very good. He also has streaks where anyone can get him out. Consistency is the key when you're a young player. If he can figure it out, though, he could be a special player for this team.
And here's a look at Atlanta on defense. This is what we're going to be seeing on the defensive side of the ball. And John, any scouting picks?
Well, one of the more consistent fielders you'll find in baseball is Alex Gonzalez, and what you would have to call him is a winner. Just seems like everywhere he goes, his team happens to get in the playoffs. No big surprise, is because he makes all the plays at short.
1 out, bases empty. And Hansen too high with that.
Well, the numbers just weren't there offensively for Orlando Hudson, and heading into a free agent season, I'm sure he'd have loved to see those numbers go up. He just didn't get it done in 2010.
Swung on and fouled away. And guys, Orlando Hudson is noted as being an offensive player, so bit of a problem 260, slugging percentage below 400 last year.
Yeah, you know, he got off to a good start in 2010, but just, you know, ran into a little bit of a buzzsaw, struggled the second half of the season, and really when the Twins needed him, he wasn't there, but I suspect he'll be able to find his way back.
The 1-2 on its way. This one's grounded near third, foul. The pitch. Good patience, Orlando Hudson letting that one go by. Count is even.
Yeah, Gary, if I'm the pitcher in this situation, I'm going with the slider and trying to strike him out.
Oh. 2-2, a slider. That misses. 3-2.
It's a good pitch there. Tried to get him to chase it out of the zone. He just laid off.
Another foul ball, and Hudson extends the at-bat.
Well, you get a deep at-bat like this, and man, you're just trying to put it in play, but you get a pitch to hit.
A line drive toward short. And he pulls into first base with that base hit. There's one down here.
Well, you would like to see him done it on the first pitch, get that base hit, but if it took a while, it doesn't matter if you're the hitter. As long as that base hit gets put in the column, he is rewarded, and he deserves it.
Hudson's on at first. And the pitch from Hanson's low this time for a ball.
Despite the level of play in the National League West in 2010, the Braves got the job done. Very solid record against this division.
The 1-0 pitch. And Headley lays off inside. That Braves record against the National League West, 4 above 500, Steve, against some really good pitching.
Well, the reason they were able to stack up with that division is the Braves pitching could pitch just with as many of those rotations they have out there.
And he takes a fastball for a strike, 2-1. You look at the lifetime numbers, 279 off the Braves. He's ready. Hanson with the 2-1 pitch. Change up, misses, and it's 3-1.
Well, that's a tough pitch right there to lay off of. That change-up down and away and out of the strike zone. But the hitter must have been looking for it because he wasn't fooled at all.
He's set the 3-1. And he won't get the call here, so that'll be a free pass.
Well, he just keeps missing the strike zone, and patience on the hitter's part earns the base on ball.
One away. Here's Ryan Ludwig. He's a bat for Bud Black and a very big part of this lineup. Just missed with the fastball, 1-0.
Well, he tried to go outside on the outside corner with that fastball right there. Just got a little bit off the plate. He's got to be careful, though. You don't want that hitter to get his arms extended.
At the belt, the 1-0. Ludwig makes contact. He'll foul it away. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Strike two with a swing and a miss on a fastball.
The best pitch in baseball is the fastball down and away, and if you can execute it, you can be very effective. That's why he got the swing and the miss.
Hanson gets set and delivers. And he leaves that one alone. Ryan Ludwig shows patience. That'll even up the count.
He likes to swing 2-2. He gets that defensive two-strike approach. He's going to try to put it in play. Let's see if he can make a pitcher's pitch.
He makes contact. Line drive. And it's through. Base hit for Ludwig. And Hudson's on his way home. And Hudson comes in to score.
What a great piece of hitting right there to give his team that early 1-0 lead.
And then the batter's box, the top. Offense, when you get it, boy, it doesn't matter what part of the game it is. Now they've got themselves something to build on.
Well, they staked out an early lead in this one, just where they want to be.
Well, you know, when you hit like this in the first inning, you start to anticipate maybe a healthy bit of run support coming in this game. And it's fouled away.
Gary, they're taking advantage of some early pitching mistakes. You have to do that because you never know if those mistakes are going to happen later in the game. Take advantage of the opportunities.
And the runners go. Ball. Oh, they get that one on the out. Couldn't get the double part of it. Outstanding reflexes as you watch the catcher get rid of this thing.
You know, when you're on second base, you're already in scoring position, so if you're going to steal, you better be sure you're going to make it. He shouldn't have been that sure right there.
He's ready. Hansen with the 2-1 pitch. Hop lays off for a strike.
Got to really credit the way this offense is working the count here in the first inning. They understand the game decided by middle relievers today. They may get this starter out early.
Hansen gets set and delivers. Line drive out of play down the right side. Brad Hop is a strikeout victim after that big cut. They come out strong, putting a run on the board early. San Diego's on in front, 1-0. Looking to the lineup, 6, 7, 8 hitters on their way to the plate. For those of you just coming on board, Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Kruk bringing you Major League Baseball on 2K Sports. Gonzalez at the plate. Strike one. Harang gets him with the swinging strike.
Well, I have to go out of the strike zone here on the 0-1 count. He tends to be very aggressive here. See if you can't get him to chase.
Good cut fastball that time. He's in control with the count at 0-2.
Well, clearly the pitcher's in control right here. This guy really struggles on the fastball when he's behind in the count, so look for the heat.
Here's the pitch. Good cutter. Swung on and missed for the first out.
You've got to have better plate discipline than that. With 2 strikes, you need to be defensive and try to make contact, but when you get a fastball, you need to read whether it's a strike or not.
1 down. Here's Nate McLeod. A .235 career average off San Diego. Paints the lower outside corner. Call strike 1.
Well, the Braves and the surprising San Diego Padres last year neck and neck for that wild card race in the National League.
And with 2 strikes on him now, McLeod needs to protect the strike zone. How about, Steve, you play 162 games and you end up looking at game 162 last year to decide the end?
Well, I'll tell you what, it didn't look good for the Braves late, but they found a way to end up getting to the playoffs. A real credit to them and to Bobby Cox on his way out.
Line towards first, and that's going to be a base hit for McLeod. That's going to bring up Freddie Freeman. That's a really good pitch, Steve, on an 0-2 offering to keep that down and in.
That's a perfect pitcher's pitch. At this point, you've got to tip your hat to the batter. That's a solid job.
One out, runner on at first. The pitch from Harang. Cutter misses badly. 1-0.
Well, good movement on the cutter there, but he's got to get the ball down in the zone. He can get hurt with hitters throwing it up there.
The 1-0 now. And ball swung on and hit. Maben is there. Out number 2. And Hansen's in the box. Runner on first, 2 away. And that's high for a ball. Harang misses. Lets the 1-0 pitch go by. 1-1.
Well, when you throw the fastball, that's where you want it to go. Now you can elevate a pitch next time around.
Boy, excellent movement to the cutter, and it's 1-2. One-two pitch coming. Cut fastball, swung on and missed. Side retired. No runs on a base hit. They leave one man on at first. Shutout underway here at Petco Park. Leading it off is Will Venable. Hansen gets set and delivers. And Jones takes care of that one.
Boy, it's different when you're playing third base. It's one thing if the ball comes at you fast and you're a hitter because you expect it. It's hard to read it off the bat. You have to have great reactions. That's a great play.
It's Maben at the plate.
Well, Tommy Hansen was absolutely phenomenal in his rookie campaign, and some thoughts coming in that maybe he wouldn't be as good his second time around. Guys seeing him more in the league, but boy, he didn't disappoint the Atlanta Braves in 2010.
Sliders in there, no balls and a strike. Well, certainly for Tommy Hansen, as John was talking about, it's a revision of this pitching staff now, trying to find another core group like they had in their winning years.
But the next step for him in his development is to be able to have better command of his stuff and be more efficient so he can go deeper into the game and take some pressure off the bullpen.
So that brings Nick Hundley to the plate.
Well, this guy's always a threat to go. He steals a lot of bases, so they're going to have to keep a close eye on him, and maybe they'll make a mistake to the hitter paying attention to the runner.
Always a threat on the base pass. Maben can steal a bag.
It's Freeman over there at first. He'll hold him on. Good pitch from Hansen. Swung on and missed.
Well, if you've done your homework, you know how you're going to attack this guy. You got to go with the slider here.
Takes one off the plate to even the count at 1. On the way. Swing, hot shot. Nope. That one right off the pitcher. That's one. Over to first and safe. Very close play. They will not get the double play. You talk about a friend in need. They team up and get the out. Wow. And we're going to see Harang here. Two outs and a man on first. Swung on and missed. Hansen getting it by.
Well, that fastball right there, he just blew it by him.
And here's the pitch. This is that fastball, already 0-2. There he goes towards second. This is pop foul to the right side, but playable. Freeman grabs it, and the half inning's over. No runs on a hit, and they'll strand it. Padres 1, Atlanta 0. The top of the order is due up next. It's a nice day here, a little bit on the chilly side, but certainly not enough to detract from the game. And he starts Prado out. And Harang outside the zone for a ball.
Well, you want to start this pitch outside. The curveball is better when it's away from the hitter to break out of the zone, but it never had a chance of being a strike.
Now the 1-0 pitch. 1-0 pitch, slider, runs outside, 2-0. Came with a cutter 2-0, but he missed it. 2-1.
Boy, that good late movement down, that cut fastball, unbelievable action on that pitch.
Good movement there, but it's 3-1.
Well, he didn't chase that one. That pitch down and away. Good movement on the cut fastball. He just laid off of it. It's a pitch with 2 strikes. You better be swinging at, though.
Lost him, ball 4. Potential tying run is on.
Pitcher tried to expand the strike zone to get the hitter to chase, but he didn't chase. Take your base.
That'll bring up Jason Hayward.
Oh, Gary, that walk right there is the tying run in this game. That's not how you want to make the opposition do it. Make them earn it.
A runner on first, no outs. Pitch on the way. Cutter just misses. 1-0. Stevie knows he's really got to pitch now. He's put himself in a situation where he's really brought pressure on himself.
These are the type of innings you get really big on you right here. It's about damage control. I know you put the tying run on, but you've got to bear down right here.
There's a swing and a liner. And that's going to go for a base hit. Hayward's got one. Prado's heading for third. The throw, and safe at third with plenty of time. This a great situation for some offense.
Gary, I didn't think he was going to try to go to third base there, but I like the aggressiveness, and now he's in scoring position. It can score in so many additional ways.
And Chipper Jones up. 4 for 12 career hitter against Turang.
Well, down by a run here, Gary. The man on first base can run. I'm looking to try to get him to second. Then you got a chance to have the go-ahead run in scoring position. They better keep it.
Prado's going to try and score here. Prado will score. So now the WPA graph will show us how much of a difference that run batted in means at their chances of victory.
Solid approach at the plate. Got a pitch that he could do something with it, that he could handle, and he picks up an RBI. Good job.
There's one on, and here's Dan Uggla.
Well, if you can get a start like this every time out from your starting pitcher, you're going to take it. He kept you in the ball game, pitched pretty well, and now turns it over to the bullpen. Well, this is what you want. You've got speed on first base, tie ball game. You have to do what you can to get him in scoring position. Let's see if they get him going.
1-0 count. He took that last one, and it was out of the zone. Well, that's important early in the ball game. You want to make this into a seesaw battle. That's what they've done.
Now, you're going to be all right with a seesaw battle. Sometimes that makes you nauseous. You going to feel okay?
Sure. And a called strike on Bell's pitch, evens it at 1.
Well, the most underrated player in baseball, Dan Uggla, has established himself as one of the best second basemen in baseball with the power that he has. He led the Marlins in home runs and RBIs in 2010.
That one misses. It gets away from the catcher. Not quite in time. Close play at second base. They want no part of this guy. Free pass.
Well, a guy coming up to the plate right now wants to burn them and make that strategy backfire.
Up next, Brian McCann. Popped out of foul territory last time. Runners on first and second with 1 out. Here's the pitch to McCann. And there's the inside pitch from Bell. Called strike on the outside corner to 21.
Well, they set up down and away. They throw it down and away. That's how you can be effective as a major league pitcher.
Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a drive deep to left field. He has to back up for it. Hayward trying for third. Hayward is heading home. And the throw. Tagged it home, and he is out of there. So they score a run, 1 hit, and leave a man on. Tie ball game here in San Diego. we've got Bartlett batting. First pitch on the way. That's it, foul by Bartlett. The pitch fouled away.
Foul.
Swing and a rocket toward short. So Bartlett is retired.
He could make a video on how to field his position. He gets over, makes it look easy, solid fundamentals out at first base.
And Orlando Hudson up. He singled and later scored in his last time up. One out, nobody on. And Hudson, he's in there for the first pitch. And that's in there. Hansen ahead now 0-1.
Now that he's ahead in the count here, Gary, I'm looking for him to go to the curveball and try to punch him out.
Here's the pitch. Strike two. Hudson. He's a contact hitter here in this count.
Ball.
Oh, tough one to lay off right there. That fastball. 1-2.
Well, you see, he just missed with that fastball right there away. Let's see if they try to come back inside to try to jam him.
The 1-2 pitch. Good patience. Orlando Hudson letting that one go by. Count is even. The 2-2 pitch. A swing and a miss, and that's going to be strike three on Orlando Hudson.
They're clocked at 79 on K-Cam, and pretty decent movement on that breaking ball.
Well, you'll see this thing get tracked to the lower corner of the plate. It looked like the batter thought he had this one, but in the end, it was just too much for him to handle.
And not the way he was looking to end that at bat, John. And Chase Headley is up. 3 for 8 lifetime record against Tommy Hansen. Base is empty with 2 outs. First pitch, a fastball. That's in there for a strike.
Oh, it's a quality fastball right there, just pounding the strike zone down and away. He had no chance to put that one in play.
Here it comes. And Chase Headley watches that one go by, and the count is even. Slider just off the black that time. 2-1. Pitch in the dirt, blocked by the catcher. That's swung on and hit. Prado's going to play it. And that one's put away to retire the side. And they are retired in short order. Good defensive half inning. And next, it'll be the Braves getting it going. Looking ahead, 6, 7, 8. They're due up. Gonzalez at the plate. First pitch, and he watches the low pitch from Bell.
Well, he's one of those pitchers that doesn't like to fall behind, and when he does, he wants to come right back in with that fastball, so you got to be ready for it.
1-0 on the way. That is up high. Gonzalez stays away. He looks at that fastball. Called strike. 2-1.
Now, this guy's prepared on the mound. He knows what the reports indicate. He knows this 2-1 count is a critical juncture in this at-bat. Look for him to go to some junk.
Won't commit on that hard slider. Now 3-1.
But if you're going to miss, this is where you want to miss. Throw that breaking ball at the bottom of the strike zone. If the hitter swings and puts it in play, it's a ground ball out.
Here he comes, 3-1. Goes foul. The full count pitch by Bell.
Well, the pitcher's got to be thinking, what do I need to do? I mean, that's a great slider right there. He had the ability to put him away, but the hitter just got enough of it. This has been a good one. Well, the hardest thing to do when you have an at-bat that lasts this long is sometimes you have a tendency to be impatient and chase one. Give the hitter a lot of credit. It was a close pitch, but he laid off of it to earn that walk.
You don't want to do this in this kind of a situation. Put a walk on base with a guy who's the go-ahead run in the game. That's a mistake.
Gonzalez leading off first. And here's the first one. There's one on the ground. There's Headley. The second, there's one. And two. They got both of them that time. And Freeman will come to the plate. Two outs, bases empty. Here's the first pitch. And Bell outside. That'll be a ball.
A great movement on that two-seam fastball, trying to start it on the corner, running it off the plate. The hitter just laid off.
Strike one.
On the way. He watches that fastball. It'll even up the count at 1-1.
Sometimes when the pitch comes out of the pitcher's hand, you have to say to yourself, I'm going to lay off and wait for the next one. He didn't think he could catch up to it. Good decision.
Swing and a miss on that curve. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul.
The 1-2 on its way.
Ball two.
Freddie Freeman watching it go by for a ball. Counts even. Fastball called. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Nobody left on base. No runs or hits here in this half inning. Still tied here in San Diego. Cleanup batter due up next. Durango's ready to do some hitting here. There's a swing and a line drive. And it's through there. Singles to left. And that'll bring Brad Hopp to the plate.
Well, a nice piece of hitting right there. You get on base to start the inning with no outs. And, you know, all it does is you want to just keep the line moving if you're the guys behind him.
Struck out swinging last time. Runner on first base. Nobody out. Hansen gets set and delivers. Slider just misses. 1-0.
Good spot there. Just down a little bit out of the zone. Tried to get him to chase. He wouldn't go for it.
Checks him at first. Runner hustles back. That is just in time. Pauses, and now the 1-0. That'll miss low and inside. Ball 2. Durango is flying.
Ball.
And his throw, he is out. Great throw. This one hit, and a long foul ball down the left side. Smash towards the hole, and it's caught by Ugla.
That ball was hit extremely well, but fortunately, the second baseman had him played perfectly.
And Venable's batting. He's gone 2 for 5 lifetime off Hansen. Base is empty and 2 down. Now McCann positions himself. Swung on and hit. This one to McClough. That's caught. Side is retired. 7 pitches and it's done. That's how you save your arm and go deep into a game. Tie ball game here in San Diego. And if you've just joined us, our broadcast of Major League Baseball on 2K Sports with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. I'm Gary Thorne. And we're going to see Hensky here. And Bell outside. That'll be a ball. Here's the 1-0. There's a called strike of the knees, 1-1.
Now that he's established the strike zone down and in, he can elevate a pitch or go with something soft away from the hitter.
1-1 pitch. Call fastball. Now the count 1-2. And here's the delivery. Breaking ball misses for a 2-2.
Well, I tell you what, the offensive team is really doing a good job right now. You never want your closer to throw over 30 pitches, but that's where they have him right now. Let's see if they can try to finish him off.
Able to set him down there. Chalk that one up as a strikeout for him. 5 pitches to get the job done. Pretty fine sequence.
That was a great sequence of pitches, and as a hitter, you know every time you go up there, you want to try to get a hit or at least make the pitcher work. This one here didn't get it done.
And it's Martin Prado. A career .267 number off the Padres. Nobody on base, 1 away. And he starts Prado out. Down the line and right. And it drops in for a base hit. That'll bring up Jason Hayward.
Well, he stayed behind the ball right there real well. Got himself that 1-out base hit.
Well, Heath Bell has to be one of your favorite closers watching him come in the game, guys. I mean, he comes in, he's not overpowering, he's not going to throw 97, 98. He doesn't have the Mariano Rivera cutter. He challenges you with fastballs because he's not afraid. At the end of the game, though, he's walking away with the save and a win for his team.
1 out, man on first. First one to Hayward is the pitch. That one swung on, hit in the air deep to left field. That's the second out of the runner's tagging from first. And boy, Heath Bell, guys, knew all about pressure. The Padres team, every game was close. It was all about pitching. 47 for 50 in saves, ERA under 2, Steve.
Now, Gary, here's the thing. I don't know what you think, but I think that Krucky likes Heath Bell because he's built like John Kruk. I mean, they're kind of the same guy running out there on the mound. He is an elite closer, though, because I love his aggressiveness when he comes in on the mound.
And the pitch to Jones. Can't get him to chase that one outside. Ball 1. Lifetime, pretty good number. 315 off San Diego. Fastball just misses and he falls behind 2-0.
Well, this is not what you expected when you brought your closer into this game. Laboring right now, throwing over 30 pitches. I tell you what, the outcome of this one might not be too good.
And this is inside. That got him pretty good.
Is it intentional? Is it not intentional? We'll never really know because nobody will admit it. The one thing we do know, the fastball can hurt.
Dan Ugla, the opportunity.
Oh, Gary, that hit batter we just saw. Now 2 runners on base. A little rally starting here, and maybe the pitcher getting a little bit rattled.
Two men on and 2 men out. Bell sets and throws. There's a ball hit well deep into center field. Way back there, still going. Say goodbye, a 3-run homer. They were tied, now up by 3. That's a big knock. Now a look at the win expectancy graph after that big 3-run shot.
Gary looked like he was setting on that pitch. He got it and drove it out of the park.
What they're going to want to do in this ball game now is take advantage of that and build that momentum up.
Well, they need to still be aggressive out there and go right after him. Where would the Braves be without this offense? Back out in front right now. Look at how excited they are in that dugout.
Two out, space is empty.
Strike one.
Here's the pitch. McCann's taking that one. It's in there. And we talk about how a hit or a home run can be critical at certain points of a ball game. You just saw one.
Now you have to wonder how long the manager's going to stick with this pitcher as he's given up the lead.
Picked up by Bartlett. Out. And he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. Well, they break through with 3 runs and open up a 3-run lead. The Braves out in front now. Leading off, Cameron Maben. He singled his last trip. And Craig Kimbrell is the pitcher. He's been chosen to take over out there. That one taken by Maben. It's a strike. Hitting .250 lifetime against the Braves.
Ball.
And Cameron Maben watches that one go by. Count is even.
Well, that fastball right there just missed, just below the knees. Tell you what, a borderline pitch. I think they wanted that one bad.
He takes a fastball for a strike. Now it's 1-2.
On this 1-2 count, the batter has to protect the plate. The numbers indicate he's willing to chase if you throw it out of the zone.
And Cameron Maben watches that one go by. Count is even.
Gary, if I'm the pitcher in this situation, I'm going with slider. He struggles with it, and it's one of my better out pitches.
Holds off on that slider, and it's 3-2.
Now, Gary, this is a breaking ball down and away, and it just runs off the plate for a ball this time.
The 3-2 pitch. No pitcher wants to start an inning this way. This is a free pass.
Oh, managers go crazy, pull their hair out when they see the leadoff walk.
Well, after a long, epic battle, this at-bat ends in a walk? Are you kidding me? Someone should have got struck out or someone should have got a hit. But the hitter will take the walk.
No one out and a runner on first. And here's the first one. Swung on, hit. This one to Hayward. One away.
Well, not hard to understand this one, Gary. You're going to bring in the pinch hitter for the pitcher. Hopefully a guy who can come up with a big hit.
Maben, your runner at first. He's running towards second.
Ball one.
And he's in there at second base. Well, there is one down here. You got a man on second base. Going to give up the pass, maybe try for 2.
A hit here scores the man on second, so obviously they're going to look for the double play now.
RBI chance, Jason Bartlett looking to make contact.
When Jason Bartlett had a down year in 2010, big catalyst in 2009 for his team, but the manager still showed a lot of faith in him in the postseason, batting him leadoff, hoping he can recover some of that magic.
First one to Bartlett. Here's the pitch. First pitch is a slider low, 1-0. And you know, John, that's a big step back from years past for Bartlett. His average was down almost 70 points. He just didn't have the pop either.
You know, guys, when a guy struggles like that, as a general manager, you start to wonder, what was he? Was he the guy that had the great season or the guy that had the down season? You're not really sure.
Now McCann positions himself. This one's grounded to second. Ugla has one. And the deuce, a double play.
Well, they picked up a big run in the final inning, Gary, and then held the lead. And the visiting team going home happy.
It's time now to recognize our player of the game, Dan Ugla. An exceptional offensive game.
Yeah, I mean, this guy came out and made this team look like world beaters today. Couple of hits, and he went big fly. All in all, it adds up to a nice day's work, and they come away on top.
And Steve, they're able to put this one away in the record books. This is a good victory.
Hey, anytime you can go on the road and beat another major league team, you've got to consider yourself fortunate.
So glad you could join us. For Steve Phillips and John Kruk, I'm Gary Thorne. We'll see you real soon.